In today's video, I will be unpacking the crisis management template underneath the communication site templates on the SharePoint Look Book. So I am going to deploy it in my tenant so that you can just see what it looks like as well. But we will take a look at each of the web parts. So if I go to my SharePoint homepage and I go to create site, I'm going to choose communication site, and you'll see that one of these is crisis management. So there we go, there's crisis management. I'm going to use that template. And there we go, the template is deployed. Now remember, previously you were able to go to the SharePoint Look Book to look at this and then actually add it to your template, where now it is actually available as a template inside of your SharePoint tenant or inside of Office 365. So if we look at the site, let's quickly see what pages are included in it. So there's a home page and 5 additional pages. So news and updates, let's have a look. Let's just see what that looks like. So nothing to show there. Resources for the workplace, okay, for personal wellness, for your family. And then there's a help and support page. So we'll take a very quick look at all of them and just to understand what web parts are being used. So first things first, let's look at the theme that's deployed. So if I go change the look and I go theme, you'll see that this is the current theme that is deployed with this tenant. So it's gray with an accent of orange. And if I look at this page, there's obviously different zones. So there's a white background, there's a light gray, darker gray on the side. It's quite a nice warm gray, so I do like the color that's deployed with this template. Let's put the page into edit mode. So first things first, this web part that you see here, of course, is the Euro web part. So it's set to tiles and it's set to 3 tiles. So if I click on the edit button, you'll see there it's set to 3 tiles. And again, a reminder, I can click on any of these and change the graphic and the URL that it uses. Then scrolling down, a new section was added. So this is a double section, a 2-column, to be able to change the background color. On the left-hand side is, of course, news. So you can add local news pages as well as URLs to other sites. Then on this side, they've used the people, I'm saying picker incorrectly, but the people cards. You can set these to show in different ways. So that's quite a nice way to show contacts or a response team, as they say. Then if we scroll down, again, a new section was added. It is a full section so that the background, again, can be changed to white. So see there, it's white. This one is actually that gray color. And this one on the right-hand side, of course, is the dark gray. So this is quick links and it's set to grid. So again, look at the difference if I change the layouts. So it's set to grid. There's buttons, there's a list, there's tiles. This one is set to grid. Always looks very nice if it's got nice photos that it uses. And again, if I click on each and every one of these, I then am able to use a graphic and I'm able to change the URL that points to. Then again, a new section is added. I don't think it was necessary though. It could have just been added below that. See, if I drag that up, it would look exactly the same. But a new section was added and this web part is added on it. This is an image web part. They've got text layover switched on. In the previous blog, you'll see that I said that I often have issues with this text layover. Sometimes it doesn't want to display, so often I do a trick by actually bringing that text box in on the graphic that I use, and then I switch off the text layover. But there you can see the text layover. That's an image, and it's got a clickable link as well. And then at the bottom of the page, again, Viva has been brought in, which means we can actually pick up communities from here. So let's just pick up any of those. Let's say classifieds. So there we go, treadmill for sale. And then, of course, on the right-hand side, they've brought in a quick links list again. So if I have to change this to compact, film strip, grid, tiles, list, and buttons, So that is a quick links list. So again, you can add new links, and you can also, if I edit one of them, you'll see it's set to get icons from the library. And this is actually where we get new icons if we want to use different icons. Essential resources is also quick links, and it's set to buttons. You can see that it's set to 2 lines. You can change this to 1 line. It depends on how long the text is that's in there, of course. And then upcoming events, of course, reads from the calendar on the site. So that's the home page unpacked. Let's take a look at the other pages. News and updates, of course. This is just a blank page. So let's look at the other pages. This has got a banner at the top. Let's put this page into edit mode. That's interesting. This page, I very much suspect text above title. I can't say I've ever seen that. And that's using the accent color, by the way. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever taken note of that. This is text. This is text. Quick links, of course. Going to cover a lot. There is an image. This is quick links as well. It's set as a form strip. So if there was more than one more, it would actually not wrap. I'll show you that now. Here's a blank section for no odd reason. Image again, text, and some quick links. And there is some more quick links in the form strip. Text, image, quick links, quick links. Okay. I normally switch off comments on pages. Let's take a look. If I add on that form strip on this one, if I add a link, you'll see it actually starts clicking through. I never ever do that. So let's just add a link. Let's choose the home page. There we go. So look what happens when I publish this page. So that's set to form strip. Hey, see there, it's got a 1 and a 2 there. So you actually have to scroll through. For me, totally useless. Users will never scroll through, as far as I know. Not on an intranet, okay? So they're going to only look at what they look at. They won't even take note that there's something like that. So I wouldn't use form strips if there's more than that. I would be very careful to do that. Let's take a look at for personal wellness. Again, same thing. Text over the title. This is text, image. These are quick links. So let's look at the configurations. So this is compact. This is film strip again. This is compact again. Again, I sometimes prefer them to look slightly different. I prefer the different looking ones. And I'm not a big fan of the ones with a little block there, so I prefer the cleaner looking one. Then quick links again, form strip, text, image, quick links again, form strip. Okay, let's look at the others. For your family, text, image, quick links, compact again, quick links again, form strip, image, text, quick links again, set to compact, quick links set to form strip. Just want to say that grid looks exactly the same, but grid would wrap. So grid would physically wrap. So let me put this into a different column so you can see what I mean. I'm going to just drag that. So see there, it starts wrapping, where if you set that to a form strip, you have to click through, where grid will actually wrap. So I would prefer using grid. But let's leave it to what it was. Text, quick links, compact, image, again, quick links, form strip. Okay. And then there's one more page left. Help and support. Let's take a look. I can bet you it is text buttons. Let's take a look. Text, and these are buttons. They're pretty cool little things that you can use, and they look quite neat on pages. I wouldn't have done this though. So I would have, because that would drive me a little bit crazy. I would rather have inserted another column. I would have also changed this to be that gray, and I would much rather have done this. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. My Wonderful OCD soul. That makes much more sense. Okay, so these are contact cards or people cards. Let's take a look. These are physical people cards. There you can see. Other cards that are very cool to add people is org. So the org chart, and people directory. These are two very, very cool cards to add. So org would actually show line manager. You can pick line manager and then his direct reports. Where people directory, actually you can search. It's very cool. So check it out. Then again, text. These are the same people cards, but the layout has changed to small. Again, text. Quick links set to buttons and full color. Text and text. Again, a little line. There's a divider. So there you can see a divider. Remember, dividers you can change. Text and text. Another divider, text and text. Another divider, text and text. I would have, let me think about this. I like staggering content, so I probably would have done this. I would have brought in it like that, and then for the next one I would have put the content I think I just broke things maybe. Rather on that side, but hey, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. Just delete this one. So you'll see there, I like how it can kind of just change the look and feel, but also FAQs, people work brilliantly in Microsoft lists. I don't think I would do it as text on a page. I would consider to build a Microsoft list. And that is that page. So got a pretty looking little site. I do like the gray. I love the gray and orange though. So definitely looks nicely together. Again, just a reminder, if I look at the theme, so the theme that got deployed with it is this theme. So if you did not deploy this template locally, you wouldn't have that theme. I'm absolutely playing guessing games, but I'm quite convinced, yep, there's the normal gray, that's not currently part of the themes in Microsoft, but I could be wrong. And then also the header at the top. So let's take a look at the header. The header is set to standard and it's set to that gray. So you can obviously change that color. Extended means you can bring a background image in, by the way. Very cool. So let's set it to standard. And there's your site logo. So this one, just to remind you, this is when you search for the site. This is what appears on the site. So you can absolutely change this logo by changing this one. Okay, cool. That is the header. And then the navigation at the top as well is set to cascading, not to mega menu. And then editing navigations, of course. Let me just give that a moment. Editing this navigation. If you have full control on the site, of course, you can edit the navigation. So if I click on edit, this is where, and that by taking a link and making it a sublink, it does that drop down thing. So see there? Come on. There we go. So those are sublinks. Cool. Let's see what template we'll cover next. Let's see what's cool and interesting. Let's do something that looks very different. We've done crisis management. We've done org home. I think I'll do human resources next. Catch you soon.